Manyani East Road off James Gishuru Road. That's where the ABA is located. Welcome back. This is Answer. We're having a conversation with Dr. Alex Kamau. He's a business consultant and, of course, a financial analyst. Do you have passions, doctor?
Yes, I do have passions.
What are the things that you're passionate about?
I am very passionate. My main passion is playing chess.
Wow.
Yes.
I wish we had a chess here.
Yeah.
So you're good at it?
Yes, I'm very good at chess.
Okay.
And actually, on a daily basis, I play more than 10 times.
Wow. Why chess?
Why chess is because I consider it as a game of great thinkers. Because if you are a strategist, then chess is the game for you.
Yes. I told you at Answer we learn. So ignore all those games you're playing. Start playing chess. Now, I know in your area of work,
Yes.
there's always a few challenges,
Yes.
especially on the industry that you offer your services.
Yes.
Can you tell us which one was a bit challenging,
Yes.
and which one was fun working with?
Yes, that's for sure. I can start with the most challenging.
Yes.
Most challenging is when you give recommendations to a client,
Yeah.
and tell the client that you need to adopt these measures so that to mitigate on certain risk
Yes.
that your business is being faced by. And then for one reason or the other, the client doesn't consume your advice. In terms of where I have loved the most
Yes.
is when I give an advice, then
Of course, someone follows that.
someone follows, and someone follows.
Yes.
And then it becomes now a happy ending.
That way you feel that you've scored a goal.
I scored a goal.
Yes.
Because I come to your office or you come to my office.
Yes.
I tell you the importance of record keeping. I tell you importance of putting structures in your business, in terms of putting processes in your business.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, you adhere to our advice. Then later on you come and tell me, because of the advice that you gave me, actually there's a tender that I was able to apply, and all the things that you advised me to apply and to implement are the things that the tender was requiring me to furnish them with. So they asked me for audited financial statements. I gave them. They asked me for tax compliance certificate. I gave them. They asked me for the company profile that shows my ability to do that kind of work. I gave them. And because of that, I've won that tender.
Okay.
And we usually don't ask them to pay us extra money for that.
That's nice. That's nice. Now, small businesses.
Yes.
Because that's why I keep getting back to small businesses.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that's why we are here, to help those who want to make that first step.
Yes.
Regardless of the type of business they start,
Yes.
how do they identify new areas of growth? What are the things to look out for?
Yes.
Yes.
I think the new areas, the areas to look out for is to analyze the market trends.
Analyzing the market.
Analyzing the market trends. Because I'm taking cappuccino and probably you are taking water.
Yes.
Maybe you have realized that there are health issues about cappuccino.
Yes.
And people are starting out to start consuming more water than drinks that have sugar.
Embracing H2O.
Embracing H2O and healthy living.
Yes.
So if you are able to analyze the market trends, you are able to know where the market is heading to and what are the new areas to invest in.
Yeah.
The emerging areas. So market trends, change of consumer behavior is very key. And of course, the advancement in technology, because with the emergence of innovation, the innovation and technology is disrupting the market. For instance, there are people who are doing very well in academic writing. I have a friend who was earning some good money per month from academic writing.
Yes.
But right now, with the invention of AI, artificial intelligence,
Intelligence.
artificial intelligence, then the kind of workload that he was getting and the kind of jobs he was getting, it has reduced. It has reduced. So for someone who is observing and analyzing the changing market trends and the evolving business landscape, you are able to foresee and be ahead of those changes and adjust and change accordingly, so that you are change ready. And when you are change ready, you become the first person to take advantage of those opportunities.
Very well, very well. Now, back to you now.
Yes.
Do you have a routine that you follow?
Yes, I have a routine that I follow.
Yes.
I have a routine that I follow, and I follow it religiously.
Religiously?
Yes.
Wow. Tell us about that.
I usually bookend my day. I bookend my day. There is a certain routine that I do every morning, and a certain routine that I do every evening. So that once I do that, then the rest of the day I am able to handle it.
Okay.
I am usually in the office by 4 a.m. in the morning.
Wow. 4 a.m.
4 a.m. in the morning. I'm usually in the office. I do a lot of reading that early morning.
Yes.
And after I do between 4 to around 6, then from there now I start working on my other official duties.
Okay.
So I work up to around noon, and then usually I call it a day at that point.
Yes.
Then later in the evening, from 6 up to around 8, I'm usually at the gym, just to ensure that I unwind.
That's a routine.
That's a routine. That's a routine. That's a routine. That's a routine.
Now, back to business now.
Yes.
Young businesses.
Yes.
For example, right now, young businesses they're just crying.
Yes.
You know, because these are tough economic times. How do they survive that?
Yes, it's a good question. How they should survive is to ensure that even if a business had proceeded to the expansion stage, you remember the 3 objectives.
Yes.
We started survival, profitability, and expansion.
Yes.
Now you start scaling down.
Yes.
If you are at expansion, probably at expansion, you had employed more employees because the economic situation and conditions, circumstances had given you that indication that you need to expand. But all of a sudden, you have realized that the economy is not very favorable.
Yes.
So you need now to start downsizing. You move from the expansion. If you had some branches that you feel they are no longer profitable, you do away with those branches. Then you come to profitability. If you feel still profitability is an issue, now you go to survival mode.
Survival mode.
Survival mode. Yes. Survival mode is now when now you ensure that you reduce the level of operations. You reduce the level of operations so that you can be able to survive. And more than that, to ensure that you diversify and you increase the sources of your revenue. Because if it is you have a hotel,
yes,
and you have always been waiting for your customers to come in so that you serve them from your place.
Yes.
Now you can start probably thinking how you can reach out. You can reach out to them from their offices.
Good. Now, someone comes to you.
Yes.
For your services.
Yes.
They present you, the books.
Yes.
Are you able to tell,
yes,
there's something wrong with the finances?
Yes.
There's something wrong with how it is managed?
Yes.
Are you able to tell?
Yes, I'm able to tell.
What are the things that you look up,
Yes, we do. If you bring me your records,
yes,
we do financial analysis. Yes. There are some ratios that we calculate based on what you have presented us.
Okay.
For instance, there's a ratio called it is called a quick ratio.
A quick ratio.
Yes.
Okay.
A quick ratio is the one that shows the ability of the company to repay its short-term debts as and when they come due. For instance, if you are struggling to pay your suppliers, because a supplier, probably you have agreed with the supplier that after every 30 days I'll be giving you a check, and then there are some suppliers who are making noise that you are not honoring your part of the bargain.
Yes.
Or your employees, you are delaying the salaries of your employees.
Yes.
Or you are giving checks that are bouncing because of insufficient funds in the bank account. So those are the initial signs that the business is not doing very well.
Yes.
Even the issue of high employees turnover.
Yes.
Today, I come to your office, I get this reception, Then after 2 days or after 1 month, I get a new face. Then it shows that business is not headed in the right direction.
Now, moving towards the end of the show,
Yes.
I'll give you a chance to give your parting shot.
Yes.
But that will be after you tell us a few things.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
some fun.
Yes,
eh?
yes.
What song is always in your mind?
I'm not a fan of music.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of music,
How
but
now? Yeah.
but the song that is in my mind actually is usually determined by the prevailing circumstances. Like yesterday, we were having the Madaraka Day.
Yes.
We were having the Madaraka Day celebrations.
Yes.
So the song that comes into my mind is Bob Marley's redemption song.
Redemption. We need
Yes.
redemption.
Yes, we need redemption. We need redemption. The one that says that we need to emancipate our mental slavery. That none.
Emancipation of mental slavery.
Yes. None other but ourselves can free our minds.
If that's the song in your mind,
Yes.
guy. Yeah. That's nice. You know, it actually shows the kind of person you are, because they are, of course, the kind of music that
Yes.
you listen to.
Yes.
If a song about emancipation of
Yes.
our mind and slavery and all
Yes.
is the song in your mind right now,
Yes.
wow, it really speaks volumes about you. Now, I have an offer
Yes.
to give you a personal assistance
Yes.
or a personal share.
A personal share.
Who are you picking?
And actually that's a debate I usually have with my wife.
Yes.
That I hate when she's concentrating so much on ensuring that she gives me the best food
Yes.
instead of concentrating on her other duties.
You're not a food. You're not a food.
I'm not a food person. The two things that I hate the most is people who eat too much and people who sleep too much.
What's the problem with eating?
Because I think, and with all due respect to those people who eat too much for one reason or the other, I tend to think that they don't like thinking. They're just lazy people.
Wanataka tu kukula.
Wanataka kukula ama those guys who just sleep. You hear someone snoring and it is around 9 a.m. in the morning. The guy is just snoring. So I would automatically pick a personal assistance because I'm not very good on small details. I am a big picture guy, and I like someone to hold my hand in terms of taking care of this other the nitty-gritties.
Yes.
Personal assistance.
Yes. I know if I ask my director what they are going to pick, I am very sure what they would have picked. Favorite superhero? Do you have a superhero?
No, I don't have a superhero,
Yes.
but I have two sons. And they always talk about superheroes. They talk about Hulk. They talk about Spider-Man.
Yes.
They talk about Superman.
Yes.
And there are a few others. So even PJ Masks. So depending with which movie
Yes.
or cartoon they have watched the latest, they will go with that. But I think from their conversations, I love Superman. I hear Superman is always that guy
Okay.
who goes to save a bad situation.
And now, before your parting shot,
Yes.
Business consultancy and, of course, financial analysts.
Yes.
Are there opportunities out there that people can take advantage of?
Yes, the reason I like about business consulting and financial analysis is because this is a course that you can actually employ yourself straight from college. It is not like a course, for instance, even a course like teaching that perhaps unless you open your own school,
Yes.
it is very hard for you to employ yourself.
Yes.
But the opportunities that are there for a financial consultant, a business person, is that you can reach out to the many entrepreneurs and tell them, I will be doing tax returns for you, I'll be doing record keeping for you. So there are many opportunities for those people who would want to pursue that as a career.
Yes. Dr. Alex, the conversation has been awesome. But now I know there's something burning inside you, and
Yes.
you like to tell our viewers out there.
Yes.
So kindly look to this, at this camera, give them your parting shot.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Sam, for the invite. It was a great conversation. My parting shot is the is from the song that we have just said.
Yes.
That
Emancipation.
emancipation of
Fantastic.
mental slavery.
Yes.
That we, for the young people, for the people who are starting businesses, we don't have to wait for the government to do it on our behalf. It is J.F. Kennedy who said that don't ask what the nation can do for you, but ask yourself what can you do for the nation. So my clarion call is for each and every person to do his level best, and we'll be able to even take the nation to the next level. Thank you very much for the invite.
Karibu sana. And I hope you are able to get a thing or two. But I will remind you, when you're starting a business, I talk of survival. That should be your number one. Is my business able to survive? 2, profits. Is my business able to get good profits? And of course, number 3, when number 1 and 2 are done, expansion. My name is Hamuji Wainaina. Like always, the growth of your business matters. This is Anza. Till next time, it's a wrap.